Hello YouTube, Blazon17 here, but you can just call me Travis. And welcome to a contest entry video to Farley's Nerdcave's 150 subscribers contest. If you're not familiar with Farley, which you probably are, but if you're not, I'll leave a link down here so you can check him out. Awesome guy, just seems like a totally cool, genuine person. Always love watching Farley's videos. Shows lots of different kind of stuff, music, comics, laser discs. You know, all over the gamut of stuff that one might show. All of it's pretty cool, and yeah, so I wanted to enter his contest. Alright, so his contest was basically show a movie, an album, a book, or a comic that was in your top 15, and then give 5 reasons why it is in your top 15. So decided to go with this one because I immediately was able to think of a million reasons why I like it. This is a horror movie entitled Zombie. This is in my top 15 horror movies. Probably, I don't know, top 10 horror movies. Anyway, great film. It's probably not a, if you're into horror movies at all, this is not an unknown movie probably to you. But if not, if you're into horror movies and you don't know this one, definitely check it out. Alright, as for the 5 reasons that I love this movie. Number 1, it's directed by Lucio Fulci, who is one of my all-time favorite horror directors. The dude just like makes horror movies for me. They're always just like kind of weird. There's a lot of surrealistic things going on in his movies. Not some. This one's actually more straightforward than a lot of his movies, actually. But anyway, a huge fan of Lucio Fulci, and yeah, so that's reason number 1. Continuing on the trend of personnel, the score done by Fabio Frizzi, longtime Lucio Fulci collaborator. It's really done well. Has a lot of like cool moody tracks, along with sort of like, you know, what one might consider like, you know, island music, as this movie takes place on an island. Yeah, where do they go specifically? I can't even really tell you. In the Caribbean is where it says. Alright, reason number 3, continuing again on the personnel front. Special effects done by Mr. Gianetto De Rossi, another longtime collaborator of Lucio Fulci's. You know, the special effects, the gore effects, the, you know, whatever, the violence, the whatever you want to say, is just like super well done. All of this stuff always is. He's the Tom Savini of Italy, as far as I'm concerned. More recently, like 15 years ago, I guess, about he did the stuff for the movie High Tension with Alexandre Aja. So yeah, kind of an unheralded name, maybe a little bit, but definitely someone who I've always appreciated because his work's always been fantastic, and this movie is no different. To get out of the personnel front, reason number 4, if you've ever been interested in watching a zombie fight a shark, then you will watch this movie and you get to see that, because I've never seen anything even remotely like that in a movie. Like, it's legit a real shark. I'm sure that I'm not sure what things they did to make so they could film that scene. I'm sure it wouldn't have got one of those blurbs that says no animals were harmed in the making of this movie. I don't think they killed the shark or anything, but I think, if I remember correctly, I think they like I think they put it in like really cold temperatures or something like that, and so it kind of like kind of numbed it, desensitized it or something. I don't know. Anyway, if you maybe ignore the animal aspects of the film, which since it didn't get killed in this movie, I'm mostly able to do. So anyway, zombie versus shark. If you want to see that, this movie. And then last but certainly not least, the infamous eye splinter scene. That, I mean, it's the amazing thing about the famous eye splinter scene is that that's not even like, she didn't die from that That was just like another crazy special effect done by Gennaro De Rossi that just looked insane and like outrageous and obviously super painful. But in the end of things, like there's no way that actually killed her. So it was like that happened, and then the zombie also got to her. So anyway, that's my 5 reasons. Could have given you a little bit more, but let's stop there at 5. Awesome horror movie if you've never seen it. Lucio Fulci's Zombie. Which, incidentally, if you're not familiar with the film, was a sequel. Because in Italy, you could just say movies were sequels to other movies, even if they weren't related. So, Dawn of the Dead, George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, was released in Italy as Zombie, and this was released as Zombie 2. That's a fact that most people, I think, know. But if you don't know it, there you go. Okay, and then as a bonus entry, he asked for a movie book, comic, or or CD album that had the word or the number 0 in it. Was able to pull out this one. This is a Nine Inch Nails album entitled Year Zero, and actually it even also has the final track on the album is also called Zero Sum. And then just for funsies, since I just got this in, I'll show this in the collection update later today. New CD, EP by Toledo Steel called 0 Hour. So there's 2 entries for the... Not that I get 2 entries, but you know what I mean. Anyway, again, Farley, you rule. Your channel rules. Always love watching your videos. And yeah, so here's my entry. And congratulations on 150. They're obviously super well deserved. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're familiar with Zombie, talk to me about it. If you're familiar with either of those albums, the Nine Inch Nails or the Toledo Steel, talk to me about those too. And otherwise, check out the link below. Go check out Farley, enter his contest, all that jazz. Have a good day. Bye.